Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is a different camera angle because of what we're doing with the big stuff. So, yeah, I can't figure out how to do the magazine. Anyway, there we go. This is issue 114 of Build the Terminator T800, the Hachette Studio Canal artwork. This time we are attaching the circuit board and plugging in the searchlights. We've got a circuit board and multiple screws and a fly, apparently. Go away. Right, step one is putting the base sections, arranging them carefully. So this is the base from last time that we finished putting the four sections together, putting the lights on and everything else. Now this has confused me very slightly. If I turn this over the way round that they've got it, which is that way round, there we go. It says that you should have... Right, this one, we've got the little bit round to say that it's the red one. So it does say about that, look, it's the red one. It also says the one that's attached to section 1131 may help to mark the hay with a piece of tape. That's also a red one. They didn't tell us that before. So I'm thinking this one, 1131, that's the 1131. That was red. Oh, to base section 1101, which is this one down here, apparently, is also red. I don't know. They're one side, because this is the back, because of the two holes. So there's one side is apparently red, the other side will be blue. It didn't tell us that at the time, but maybe it is true. I don't really know. It says to check the fit of the circuit board near the centre. It's going to go on here. No, it's not going to affect the build of it at all. I thought it might hold them together a little bit more, but it isn't. It's going to go on there a bit like that, and is held in place with 4 screws, as you can imagine. I did have a screwdriver. There it is. So let's put this in place with the 4 screws. Then it won't escape anywhere. Now, obviously, not pushing down very hard, because I don't think there's anything underneath it that I'm pushing against, really. So I'm not putting any weight on those, just to start them off in there anyway. When I come back to tighten them up, I shall put my hand underneath and support it properly, instead of just pushing against nothingness. So that's all 4 screws in, so I know they're going somewhere. So then, as I say, I can support underneath. Being careful not to, miss the screw and scrape across the entire circuit board with the screwdriver, because that would be a bad thing. All the electronics and stuff would leak out and cause problems with everything else. So yes, we've got several chips and associated capacitors and things on there. I don't know. I assume some of them are going to be holding the noises, and some of them are probably going to be holding the lights as well. So we've got, that looks like a big meaty one. That's probably the power. 2 other ones for something else, and the 4 for the lights. Putting them in the right places is the fun. Identify the 4 small sockets in the circuit board. This is where the searchlights will be plugged in. I did assume that, because they're the same size as the searchlights. So, yeah, okay. Right. Step 5. Plug the 4 searchlight connectors in the 4 sockets in the circuit board. Ensure that the cable cross the joints between the loose sections at suitable points. Circled. Alright, basically don't go across here, because that would be a bad thing, because that's where base is going to go and everything else. So they do not prevent the base sections sitting flat on the workspace when the base assembly is turned the right way up again. Yes. Right, ensure the base sections are properly supported when you plug in the connectors. The 2 marked cables are for the red searchlights. The 2 unmarked cables are for the clear searchlights. So, it definitely said it was from this one, but for some reason... Okay, we'll have this one down here, because it will reach down there. Obviously, make sure you get the cable the correct way round before you plug it in. That will go down there. This other one will go all the way round and go into the furthest one on the right. So I'm actually going to take off my marker, because I don't need it once it's actually plugged in. And worst comes to the worst, we can always come back and reconnect them if need be. I'm going to go straight over the top with this for now. And then we can worry about routing the cable around afterwards. Does that just go like that? That's easy. That's not a problem. This one will obviously come down this side. Like that, but better. There we go. And the last one, we're going to there. That way around, yep. And in there. Just like that. Now obviously we can't test this yet because we haven't got any power going into it, but I'm fairly sure that that's going to be okay. That is stage complete. That's the wires done. As it says, you might need to put a bit of masking tape to hold them out of the way, depending on what you're doing with the rest of it. But obviously all of these connection points, we're going to be putting some sort of base on there and something to support him with that up there. So it looks exactly the same from the top as what it did. Once it's got the other base on it, I can't do any painting of this until this is more sturdy. So when the base bit is actually assembled, hopefully next month, we'll be able to worry about doing some updates and modifications on that. But I think I shall, in the intervening month, do the skull painting. So yeah, look, have a look out for a video at some point of updating the skulls. So that was stage complete. Let's have a look back at the magazine, The Hunger Games. Yeah, I've seen that, read the books. Did quite enjoy that. It was quite good fun. Yep, everyone knows about that. Last Player Standing, Battle Royale games. Player Unknown Battleground, as well as every other game that's been around for a little while. And next time, there we go, we get a corner piece. I don't know, I can't quite... I'm sure this... If I was to work it out, I could figure out where that edge was, if it would match in somewhere, but I don't know. And the speaker, obviously, which is going to go under that bit. Bracket to hold it in place. Is that more detail for the top? Further details, yes. So there is more. I did notice that there were a couple of down here, a couple of indentation type marks on there. Whether that's for something else or not. So I shall probably not be doing the skull updates in case there's other bone pieces. Obviously, I do want to try and get them mostly much the same. So I shall not be doing any update modifications in the next month. Stick around for it in the future. Other than that, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I shall see you soon for next month or other builds as they come in. I'm doing several other part works at the moment ongoing. I'm sure there'll be another one tomorrow. So thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.